I've got to be honest, I can barely stomach normal fast food. I'm going to be taking one bite of this burger and then I'm going to throw it right in the trash. And here in Manila, the next step is someone's going to collect that trash, they're going to recook it, and that is called PagPag.
Bacteria, you will also get virus, and it's more on the technical side, but you could also get protozoans from it and different kinds of parasites. So you can die from dehydration from PagPag foods. It's really risky to even try it.
Some of that stuff in there has been sitting there all day, all night, and it is hot, stinking hot here. Today we venture into the heart of Manila's biggest slum, known to locals as Happy Land. Here, amidst the poverty and desperation, a unique recycling economy still thrives. Everything from metal scraps to cardboard and plastic is salvaged and given new purpose. And then there's the food. A form of recycling itself, PagPag is a dish made from scraps found in the garbage of fast food chains. It's reserved for the poorest of the poor, and it gives new life to discarded foods.
In the Philippines, fried chicken is king. They have it behind me at McDonald's, and they have it over there at KFC. They have it at Jollibee, and just about every fast food outlet you can imagine. Fried chicken, there's always a little bit left on the bone, and that means you can re-cook it up. Kinda gross. That's how PagPag works.
So this is Happy Land, and man, is it hot. I mean, I suppose that it's everywhere like this in Manila, but there's something about this environment with just the noise and the heat and the people going past, the tarps that are over these slums. It is stinking hot, man. I have lived in Vietnam for 8 years, and even in the peak of summer, I've seen nothing quite like this. Just this sheer heat and humidity is absolutely wild, man. Philippine slums in the summer, not the most comfortable. The Philippines may run on fried chicken and rice, but in Happy Land they take it to a whole new level. When it comes to fried chicken, you never quite get it all, and that's where PagPag comes in. I don't really even think this stuff is safe, but it's kind of a way of life here in the slums. It's something that fascinates me. It's dangerous in many regards, and it's something that the government is trying here to rule out, to eliminate. But in a weird way, it is recycling a lot of food that would otherwise be wasted. And it feeds a lot of people here, a lot of really hungry people. I don't really know how I feel about it. We're gonna check it out. That was, guys, is the sorting center for the PagPag. It's picked up late at night and really early in the morning, primarily at Jollibee's and KFC's. That's probably the most gory part of the step. That's how you turn trash into potential PagPag. Sort of a form of recycling. All that stuff is getting reused and resold as well. The spoons, the sauce trays, the excess cutlery, that's all being cleaned to be resold. Even the cups are being reused here. I've got to admit, after seeing that kind of sorting process, there is nothing appetizing at all about this, and I'm far more concerned than I was previously. Some of that stuff in there has been sitting there all day, all night, and it is hot, stinking hot here. Let's see what the cooking process is like. Preparing PagPag is a straightforward process. It's essential to ensure that these leftovers are meticulously cleaned to remove any unwanted particles and residual sources. Once cleaned, the next step involves seasoning. Generous amounts of salt is added to the chicken remnants. Flour is added to the mix. This flour acts as a coating, enveloping the scraps and the bones and making sure that we're ready for the next step, and that's to re-deep fry this stuff.
So Annie behind me now is just right about to basically re-deep fry what is basically already deep fried chicken. Once remaining on it, there's still little bits of meat and batter that's left on the bone, and that is essentially what PagPag is. It's like re-battered takeaway chicken. We're gonna have to find this out together. What is this gonna be like?
This behind me is where PagPag begins. It's the trash location of all of the fast food joints around here. It starts here, and then we move to the slums.
So you just bought some PagPag. What do you think about PagPag?
Delicious.
Delicious? How often do you eat this?
Every day.
Every day, really? What do you like about the PagPag?
It's affordable.
It's affordable, huh? Okay, cool. Thanks, man.
Magkano yung binili niya, ate?
Bali 30, kasama ng kanin 40.
Okay guys, Miss Laney now is well and truly into the lunch service. We've seen quite a few customers coming up and it's actually surprisingly popular. For some reason, I sort of thought that this would be like a novelty type dish, something that you ate once in a while when things were maybe a little bit desperate, but the latest customer that I was just interviewing eats this every single day. It really does seem quite popular here. And now the moment of truth. So I've bought a couple of chunks of PagPag now and I'm pretty interested in trying it. I mean, it looks generally like KFC and I think she's been kind of generous to me. These chunks of PagPag have a lot of chicken on them. So this is Jollibee that's being left over. I haven't seen any McDonald's yet or KFC, though I'm sure it is cooked. Usually it's pretty picked apart, you know, there's not much left. But like with any chicken bone, as you can imagine, there's like a little bit of meat in and around the joints. And so generally what they're doing here is just rebattering it and that's what you're gonna eat. Of course, like with anything, some people just, you know, they ordered too many chicken wings, they ordered too many drumsticks. They're just throwing that completely away in the trash. And they've been nice enough to me to give me these kind of like nice juicy chunks of PagPag right now. So here we go, let's check it out. Oh my God. Sorry, I'm gonna need some water. So here's the thing. I was kind of expecting this to be a standard fried chicken, kind of like a KFC type taste, but it's really not. I mean, you've got to imagine that this PagPag was likely collected incredibly early in the morning, 5 a.m., 6 a.m., or even last night. It's been sitting in the trash for that long. It's already been deep fried once, now it's getting deep fried yet again, and it is dry. You can really taste it. It's not quite like a jerky or anything like that. You can tell that it's been recooked. There you go. This is, in my opinion, just kind of pretty dried out KFC. No matter what the flavor is here, you kind of can't get past the mental hurdle of seeing this previously as trash. It's the one thing I'm really struggling with here. Other than that, there it is, PagPag, recooked fast food.
This food both shocks and interests me. I need to find out more from the vendor, Miss Laney.
Hello, Lanny.
Hi.
Thank you for cooking me some lovely PagPag today.
It's okay. Thank you. Thank you.
Can I ask, how long have you been cooking PagPag like this?
2 years ago.
2 years ago. It seems pretty popular. A lot of people around here seem to be eating PagPag.
Yes.
What do you think that people like so much about the PagPag here?
Kasi mura na at saka masarap pa. Sa akin, komportable kasi iba naman sa kanila, iba sa akin. Dahil malinis ang sa akin.
What makes a good PagPag?
Yung katulad niya, pipituin mo, mamarinate mo siya, hugasan siya ng maigi. Siyempre, titimplan mo ulit siya ng maayos.
How much do you charge for one portion of PagPag? I've seen it's quite a big bag.
Sa akin, talagang 30 pesos.
30 pesos, that's less than $1, guys. Is it only served in the Happy Land type areas like this, or is this sold all over Manila?
Mayroon din kasi ang alam ko buong ditong building at saka Happy Land, saka Helping Aroma.
So, does anyone ever get sick from cooking this meal?
Wala.
No. Really? 100% safe. I heard that the government is trying to stop people from selling PagPag. Is that true? Have you ever had any problems selling this?
Hindi ko rin alam kasi syempre isa rin akong vendors ng PagPag. Kasi nasubukan ko rin yan magluto ng PagPag dahil si Isko Moreno kumain dito nandun dahil.
So you haven't ever had any problems at all?
Wala po. None.
Never? Do you think this will continue? Will people always eat PagPag in the Philippines?
Every day.
Every day? Yes, it will. Wow. Okay, Lanny, thank you for showing me this. It's definitely a pretty interesting meal. I've never had anything quite like it before. Thank you. Nice.
Salamat.
It's clear that PagPag is a complex issue. On one hand, it's a necessary means of survival for many in Happy Land. But on the other hand, consuming food from trash comes with serious risks.
Diarrhea is the most common symptom that you will experience from it, and with that diarrhea you will get dehydrated, and that's the most risky part of it, the dehydration.
Happy Land has its own unique economy and a food culture that's born out of raw necessity. PagPag stands as both a beacon of resilience and a stark reminder of the challenges faced daily here in the Philippine slums. The transformation of discarded remnants into meals is a testament to both human adaptability and ingenuity, yet every spoonful is tinged with a weight of danger and an element of desperation. It's a vivid illustration of the lengths people will go to endure, to hope, and to carve out a semblance of normalcy in a world that often seems anything but. That is it for this one, guys. PagPag in Happy Land. Honestly, kind of a weird food. It's really hard to get past that mental burden, but at the same time, it's feeding a lot of people. Hopefully they're all well and safe. Thanks for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this one, please like and subscribe. More episodes are coming from the Philippines. Thanks for watching.